So if you haven't been on the internet for even like a good couple years, since like 2017, early 2000s, you would know about a popular little subgenre of Pokemon fans who make these small little projects that include these creatures called Fakemon. What are Fakemon? If you don't know, or if you're uneducated, or if you touch like grass every other day, Fakemon are basically just fake Pokemon. Technically, OC is made by people for Pokemon. Like, here's something I would design if I was in the Pokemon company, or like, here's what I would design if Sugimori like came to me and told me to like, oh yeah, draw this. Fakemon are like really interesting to cover, but the community's a little iffy sometimes, because depending on where you go, you might end up in the worst place possible, or you might end up in the best place possible to share your art and grow. I get lucky with Bonnie John's server, because he is the sweetest dude I've ever met. I don't respect his opinions on talent, but like, one man's like trash in his opinions, another man's treasure for facts. So like, why does this video exist? Well, Bonnie John is a frequent collaborator with a YouTuber named Truegreen7. And Truegreen7 has this one particular series on his channel where he has 4 artists design Fakemon for a certain topic, or like a prompt. And let's just say this prompt has helped me a little bit within the past couple years, because it's like, oh yeah, I have been on and off with like my Fakemon designs. Sometimes I'm in the community, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I create it for friends, sometimes I want to create it for an audience, but then never actually commit to it, because holy hell, I can't commit to shit. But I actually have decided to do a small little thing I like to call Prompt Stealer, where I will basically be stealing the prompts from my favorite YouTubers and doing whatever the fuck I want with them. And it's made in like, for this version of Prompt Stealer, it's basically just gonna be Fakemon. This is what this like version of Prompt Stealer is gonna be. It's mainly just gonna be Fakemon, and that's it. With one of the first few prompts being so simple and easy that I feel like anybody could have come up with these designs. But there's also the fact that they're kind of absurd in a weird way. Because, like, I don't know a lot about history or other cultures. Don't get me wrong, I love to learn. I love to learn about other things. Issue: I don't like reading. I know, surprising. Ooh, the manga fan doesn't know how to read. Woo! Yeah, shut the fuck up. But, I have decided that I'm basically gonna try to, like, come up with Pokemon, like, concepts based off these prompts, and I'm gonna have the actual cast of 4 artists come up and judge my designs, because surely they'll have the most awesome compliments to ever exist. I just know that it'll be awesome and cool. I trust you. They are in this call with me right now. Say hi, guys. Thank you guys. But to start off our first prompt, it's Pretty Protector Protagonist. PPP, if you would. My basic concept was like, oh, what's really pretty, but not in like a color way, because if you've seen the original video, you know that all the boys made pink Pokemon, while the one singular woman in the group made a very blue Pokemon. She went for something more JoJo, a lot of them went for Shonen. I, however, decided to do like something a bit more off-topic, and I just decided to do something akin to like Paw Patrol, or like one of those like kid shows where it's like the main characters are animals, but they're helpful and they can quote-unquote talk to people. And so let's get into the design. Glow Up, glowing dog Pokemon, a rock type. Born and bred to be helpful, these Pokemon are willing to be assistants to any and all who need it, from helping find prey for the weak or retrieving lost items. And that's my design. I hope you guys really like it. I spent like 2 days on it, and I think I'm really happy with it. But I hope you don't forget, this is a 2-stage prompt, meaning a base form and then a secondary form. So let's get into that one, because it was the one I struggled with the most. So like the main thing that caused me to struggle with this Pokemon is basically just the body type. I know what golden retrievers look like. I know, like, their body shape. My uncle had a golden retriever. Granted, he was mixed with Labrador. But, like, still, their body shape is so thick and covered with fur, it's hard to get a general silhouette down that you can then just Pokemonify it. But thank God I figured it out eventually. So, yay! Good Boy, the bouncy Pokemon, a rock and psychic type. Good Boy are Pokemon who do good to feel good, being used as symbols for optimism and hope. They're willing to put their lives on the line to keep everybody and everything they care about safe. When swimming through rough waters, their fur tends to attract plants, and when these plants combine, they make strong ropes that Good Boy can then tend to, making them stronger and more durable for people or Pokemon to grab onto. And here's this design. I think I spent at most, like, 3 whole days on it. It's like, I'm happy with it now, but back then I was really struggling with, like, the anatomy, the proportions, because, like, sometimes it looked too big, sometimes it looked too small, sometimes it looked like the little, quote-unquote, like, vines on its body were, like, coming out of its ass, so it was looking like anal beads, according to one of my friends, so, like, that was fun, that was awesome. But I hope you guys liked the design. For our next design, I went with the prompt. Hi, this is Present Dirk. I lost so much of the original audio for this whole thing. It was originally segmented into 2 parts because I was being a dumbass back then, but the rest of the audio is just gone. It's just gone. I can't even find the original sample for, like, the original script, so, like, I'm now improvising it in real time, which should probably make this go so much faster. So yay, that's saved. But anyways, the next prompt will be... The next Pokemon prompt is normal to abnormal, and this one is kind of just small, so, like, the first design is basically just a little tiny fish. It's based off of Rainbow Fish, because I thought that would be cute. Rainfin, the shiny Pokemon, a fairy type. Rainfin are very cautious Pokemon. Their scales are very tough, but typically fall off very easily, which results in their rainbow scales ending up on land. So this design pretty much took me, like, a couple hours, so it's not that hard. However, its evolution is much more, like, wacky, and I had to get, like, 7 friends' inputs on how to make it better. But, in short, its concept is, what if Rainfin lost so much of its scales that it became a monster that wasn't recognizable anymore? And basically, it's based off of salmon, kind of, because I thought that would be really, 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 really funny. So yeah. Cellmonster, the creep Pokemon, a fairy ghost type. Cellmonster are beasts who can often be found alone against their will. Rainfin will fully avoid these Pokemon at all costs unless given a reason to trust them, which is very, very hard. Okay, last prompt, then I can go home. This prompt is speculative evolution. If you don't know what speculative evolution is, it's basically just taking animals or, like, other things we know of, and basically speculating what they would be like under certain conditions or, like, other such things. I decided to get a bit wacky with it by going with an evolution, Growlithe, and a mystery Pokemon. So hee hoo. Our first Pokemon is going to be Leafeon. I decided to come up with the idea of, like, oh, what if Leafeon, what if Leafeon, like, evolved over time to become more pointy and spiky due to, like, a predator in the area? And this is basically what if it became too hot to the point where the Pokemon need to conserve more water? And what other Pokemon would be better than that? Than a not Pokemon, plants. Cacteon, the survival Pokemon, a grass type. After years of the hot weather, this Pokemon has evolved a spikier look to scare off predators. Its lost most of its need for water, focusing more on just the survival and feasting. Our next Pokemon is based off of basically a what if of something that's already happened in our world. I basically took Growlithe and inbred it to hell, cause oh my god, I hate pugs. Like, I could potentially really like a pug's personality, but the way their biology has basically betrayed them is horrifyingly scary. Snugglyth, the useless Pokemon. Oh, normal type. Snugglyth have become very docile Pokemon and cannot fight, often being used as day-to-day pets. And thus we're on to our final Pokemon. I'm just ready to be done. So our final Pokemon is basically of a what if Dialga and Palkia basically just vanished one day. Who would take up their positions? I know this is technically not like actual evolution, it's basically just, oh, mythical Pokemon gets like promoted. But I don't care, this is my video, I can do whatever. Celebi, the Time Lord Pokemon. Psychic Dragon. Once the greater Lord Dialga vanished out of sight, the throne was left vacant for the next one to step up. Celebi has taken up the powers of Dialga, aiming to be the very best. And that's the video. I am so sorry this took forever. I've been working on this video since like January, December, something like that. I've been working on it for a while, and it's like, it hasn't really been my passion project, because like, I love Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but Pokemon is just something I enjoy on and off, but I'm really grateful to just get this over with. If I do a part 2, I really hope you all can join me for that. And yeah, thank you very much, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a great time.